For people that don't know Scrum and or Agile or anything about this realm, there are a lot of acronyms, there are a lot of names for things that are not what they seem. As I mentioned in the beginning, I was once the pizza person in a group who, you know, I didn't know at that time what that meant. And I think if you could maybe explain a couple of your not favorite, but most bizarre names you have for things in Scrum and why you use those names. I think that would be a really good one. For example, why did you call me a pizza person in that scenario? I think that would be really interesting to discuss.
Fun fact, there is a high chance that a lot of Scrum and Agile experts now have absolutely no idea what are we talking about. Maybe I should comment. That will be a meta comment, right? So Lorena participated in the session of action learning. So this is not pure Scrum in the way what is written in the Scrum guide. I don't like this name. That's why, quotation and be careful. This is the practice of some kind of team coaching focused on solving complex problems that I've learned. And I was practicing with a group. Majority of them were either very experienced Scrum Masters, product owners, or they were also PSTs. And Lorena was the only person who has no background in Scrum and Agile. So that's why we called her pizza person. And pizza person in action learning is a person that represents completely fresh perspective, no or very little background. And we believe that this is a very powerful perspective because this person who might ask those potentially silly questions that turns out to be the most powerful ones because of their freshness, because of why you are talking about those things, why you do not separate those two things. And out of the sudden, the whole conversation is changing. So this is a superpower of Lorena that she practiced during our action learning session. By the way, I'm also trained to conduct those sessions. I love that. I love that approach. This is something that I achieved last year. That was one of my goals. And when it comes to Scrum, yes, we have a lot of bizarre things new for many of us. For instance, we have SM, Scrum Master. This is the person accountable for effectiveness of our Scrum team. This is the person that takes care of proper understanding of Scrum in Scrum team and in the whole organization. We have PO. We had, by the way, during our talk, during our action learning session, a lot of product owners and PO, product owner. So the person who maximizes the value of the work that Scrum team does. What else we have? We have devs. This is from developers. Every single person in our Scrum team that contributes to creating product is called developer. It's not software engineer. It might be, but it might be quality expert. It might be business analyst. It might be language expert. It might be law expert. They are all called developers from Scrum point of view. One of another my favorite, PBI. I even had recently a training and I'm using PBI, and out of the sudden, let's try to emphasize product backlog item. So every single idea that lands in our product backlog, which is a single source of truth about potential future of our product, this is called product backlog item, in short, PBI. In fact, it might be idea for the feature, for the experiment, maybe some bug correction that we need to do, but official name is PBI, right? Sounds interesting and funny. Maybe it's just a simple thing. Every single item in our product backlog